The snow was falling when they found the tent. Cut open from the inside. 9 bodies scattered across the frozen slope. Some barefoot. Some missing eyes. One with a fractured skull. But that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was the radiation. And the orange sky. And the fact that the official report took decades to release. This is the Dyatlov Pass incident. And the truth is more terrifying than any conspiracy theory. In February 1959, 9 experienced hikers set out to cross the Ural Mountains. They were young, strong, and prepared. But on the night of February 1st, something made them cut their tent open from the inside and flee into a blizzard at -30°C. They didn't grab their boots. They didn't grab their coats. They ran. But why? Investigators found the tent with its entrance slit from within. Inside, all their belongings were neatly stacked. The hikers had left in a panic, but not in chaos. They walked down the slope, not knowing where they were going in the whiteout. Then they stopped. They built a small fire. They huddled together. And they waited. But the bodies tell a different story. When the searchers found them, some had their skulls crushed as if by a massive force. One had a fractured rib cage and internal bleeding, but no external wounds. Another was missing her tongue. And all of them had traces of radioactive material on their clothes. The official report said they died of some unknown compelling force. But that only raised more questions. What could have caused such injuries? Some say an avalanche, but the tent was intact. Some say a secret Soviet weapon test, but the radiation levels were too low. Some say aliens, but there's no evidence. But there is one theory that fits all the facts. And it's the one that investigators tried to bury. In 2019, Russian authorities reopened the case. And what they found shocked the world. The hikers' injuries were consistent with a rare phenomenon called infrasound. Low-frequency sound waves that can cause panic, disorientation, and even internal organ damage. And where does infrasound come from? From the wind blowing across the mountain's ridges. But that doesn't explain the orange sky. Or the missing tongue. Or the radiation. Some researchers believe the hikers were caught in a ballistic missile explosion, which would explain the radiation and the strange lights. But then why did they cut the tent? Why did they run? The answer might be simpler and darker. They were fleeing something. Something that made them feel their bones vibrating. Something that made them claw at their own eyes. Something that still haunts the mountains to this day. The Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of history's most chilling mysteries. But the truth, when you peel back the layers, is not about aliens or conspiracies. It's about the terrifying power of nature and the fragility of the human mind when faced with the unknown. And that is what we should fear. Not the monsters under the bed, but the things that can't be explained. Because sometimes, the unknown is not just mysterious. It's deadly.